Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Crag, and it's the first game after the patch. Nerfed a bunch of the scam cards, Mannoroth removed, Mur'Ghoul is now Avenge 5, Amalgadons have been removed from the game. So surely that means we open up the avenues to play a bunch of other compositions, right? Big stats gonna be good again, mid-game tempo more relevant, ultra scaling, a little bit tuned down without trumpets and whatnot. So this game we go for that more standard BG's approach. Because surely, late game, you still won't have to scam with poison. All right, enjoy.
Eventually, I'll get back to that. But we got BlizzCon next week, and it's kind of burying me under busy work. Scam is dead. Long live Scam. Scam's never going away. Trust. All right, doubleheader. I see a Voon. I see a Crag. Crag's kind of cute. Demon, Elemental, Mech, Murloc, and Quillbore. Also known as Demon, Mech, Murloc, and Quillbore nowadays. Do we just write elementals off completely? I still feel like they're playable. It's just going to be, it takes a big high roll to be able to play them instead of it being like, oh, they're decent. Bofur, opinion on new patch, please. Scam is a little bit weaker. Direction giving cards a little bit harder. Finding key minions is going to be slightly better. It's not a revolutionizing patch. It's not going to change up the game massively. It's just going to make triple heroes a little bit better. And make tempo heroes slightly worse. It's a triple. All right, so next turn we have the opportunity to triple into a 3 and have a Elemental on the board. We're never going to just level and do nothing. We could have 2 Elementals and a Droplet in level. We could level Chief Curve. Try to bank the triples for later. Okay. Let me do that. Wow. Early Scourfin. Thing is, I sell this like 95% of the time. Next turn. So I don't think we care about the Scourfin proc. We just want to avoid damage if we can. As much as I like the idea of using Scourfin. Meh. Meh, 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 meh. It's a buff on the Elemental, and the Elemental itself, unless we get a Patient Scout or something in the shop, isn't going to be on our board for the next turn. But hear me out. It could have been Firebat Bookie. Do it. Pet the dog now, damn it. Okay. Still gonna do it this way. Make a minion that actually matters on the board. He a little sleep in his eyes. Over there, just getting done with nap time, my boy. All right, all right, all right. We get the W and the 7/7. Feels good, man. Thanks, Bofur. I got you. It was a real pain in the ass to pet a dog, but you know, I got you for that. Interesting. Okay. Without having any extra economy. Ignore our hero power for a second. How do we do next turn? We probably play this one on 3, right? This is going to be pretty awkward. We also could just use the hero power for 5 extra gold. Level. But then we'll be stuck on Tavern 4 the next turn. So, like, awkward type of position. We really need one more economy unit in the middle of this game. Playing toward, like, lose every round, get a one triple into a 5 is just not a viable line. So, this Elemental line to get us ahead in the game. Obviously, Scourfin was a nasty hit. I'll take it. Max scaling and a dub. You want to buy a minion every turn to delay leveling up, but pretty much want to do both. You don't want to delay leveling up if you can avoid it. Like, we leveled on 6 gold, right? The Tavern 3. You don't typically level like on normal curves. The Tavern 3 on 6 gold. Typically you need a hero power that enables it. With all the extra gold you get off of the hero power though, you can usually bank enough miscellaneous minions that you can level and buy. It's just one of these turns we're not going to be able to level and buy. It's either going to be 1 on 3 or 1 on 4 or one of this turn or next turn. So like, I think this pretty obviously just screams we play this turn on Tavern 3, then we go 4-5, right? Because we just triple into a 4 with this. And we get a premium minion to hold in hand. Is beautiful. Is beautiful times 2. These minions are so good. So next turn we take Deflecto, sell, level, keep a Deflecto in hand, play this on Deflecto on the board. Alternatively, we put it on a Cogwork, and that way we can use it to reset the Deflectobot, but it'd be a tiny Deflectobot. Likelihood of this dying is not high anymore. We are way too far ahead. And again, big ass replicating menace still. 4/4 here. It's definitely debatable, right? We could consider that a reset on the Deflectobots gives us the potential of even more scaling for hand. So we could go like, here or here. Right. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Hello, peoples. Hello, Bofur. Or happy birthday, Bofur. Oh, I misread. I was worried for a second that you weren't going to remember that it was, in fact, not my birthday still, but hey. Yo, what's good, Maximilian? Kick bomb, get one more divine, so you just don't want any of the scaling in hand. Feels like it might be a slight misstep. Drop bomb, put Deflecto on the board, and then hold the menace. Just doesn't make any sense, right? Just take Deflecto, put it on the board. It's a 3/2 body on the board, so you could potentially get, at best, an extra 2/2. Alright, Deflectos for days. We got a Firebat. Direction giving Firebat, or we're some kind of mech board right now. I don't hate the mech board concept. Mechadraxis is very awkward, though. Uh-huh. That's a good hit. I really, really, really want to level next turn. Which means we need 2 gold from the board. Which means we probably want to play 2 minions. Which means we probably just play Deflectobot down next turn and we sell these 2, take 1. Which isn't too tough to achieve. Good enough. Yep, that's my fault. Whoops. Forgot to pick up the water. I'm gonna have dogs swimming over here. What you doing? Yeah. No. Not this time of day. Come on. Nap time. Em has a habit of picking up the water bowl and carrying it around with her if I don't keep an eye on her. So if I forget to pick up the water bowl, it's just asking for trouble. Level? I mean, we've been leveling every turn. Every turn we had the opportunity. It's not like we're taking any turns off from leveling. We didn't have the opportunity on the previous turns. Base skill? Not in this scenario. Base skill with Scourfin and bonuses summoning extra minions seems pretty good. Seems like it's repetition to pick up some value of minions that you don't need because you have magnetic synergy to achieve the goal anyway. You're going to use your dupe on it for next turn. For what upside? The upside being that you have this something here that isn't going to be that long on this board anyway. I get this feeling a lot when discussing these kind of lines, but it feels like people think they have like a 40 turn game instead of a 13 turn game. Games just aren't that long. The longevity of those minions on the board is like now. Maybe gone this turn, probably gone next turn. No longer than that. It was like, this game ends on like turn 13, right? That's going to be our 6th star that we take. I think I'd rather go get triples and everything under the sun that can advance our line more than that. Yo, what's up? Yo, good morning. Beautiful cards. Yo, what's up? I see deflectobots. I love these cards. We take a deflecto, we take a module. We could instead go all in on this round, which might be the better play. I think we go all in on this round. And Oreos, I missed you a second ago, with the 8 months as well. And Justin's Roy with the 10 months. I already got you, though, because you wanted to pet the dog. I almost accidentally said thank you twice to the same person. That would be unacceptable, actually. We got to make sure I don't do that. You guys will get all excited, and then you'd be like, Bofur, you thanked me 3 times one time, and then 0 times the next. Freeze the 18 one. No. It's not even a good card. Its upside is wouldn't make the board. Can you think of me negative times? I can take some away so that I don't overdo it. I kind of like the idea. Can't be people out there feeling like we're appreciative and shit. Yes, good. Good. These are trash. These are poo. These are bad. Wayne, we just awkward. Peace, dude. Okie dokie then, Bob. I see him. I see him right there. I see the win condition now. It's 2 beatboxers next turn. I really don't want to use this because, well, it's going to be pretty nice next turn. Just freeze? I think so too. I think we leverage the fact that we're 42 health. Typically, we don't like greed in this position. This is the whole concept that we've been talking about the entire fucking game, which is the game is short. As long as we force the game to be short to people, and this is the thing that you just don't get a lot of on ladder. It becomes a lot more prevalent at high MMRs. People will identify game lengths, and they will press that game length. They will make the game super short for you. And all of those lines of like, yeah, in the future we could get additional 10-10s or whatever, like those turns just don't exist. People just push you out of the lobby. Like we're a very good tempo board. Our finish is like second or third or second or first, like 80% of the time if we just keep pressing the advantage. It's pretty much a first or second line is where we are in this game. I don't like taking my foot off the gas pedal when in those positions. It's better to just kill people than make a slightly better board for later. Can we at least get the lethal, please? Pretty please. I just want a little lethal. You know, just a small lethal. I need you to connect with this thing. Mm-hmm. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. We really need to kill people. If we would have committed resources, we 100% would have killed him. Not let him live and then get bigger than us. But I think it's worth it. Now we can be bigger. Meh. 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 How good Golden Lullabot would be right now. So I think it's go in. More beatboxers. Whales. I have to do this early, don't I? Because it's the only reset I have. These aren't resets. I think he might win. I think this game might be slightly imbalanced at the moment. But this is the game like we get second pretty much every time, right? If we just go all in. There really wasn't a reason to ever play toward late game value. Run people out of lobby or they outscale you, right? Now is the only thing that matters. Later doesn't. So he has a casual 4,000 stats on the board by turn 11. No big deal. Completely normal, casual, middle of the game state in the current meta. Hey, Bofur, what's up, Ginger Power? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on in chat? What's with the emote spam? Relax. Relax, Chataboo. Relax. There's no reason to spam. Relax. Calm. Chill. We spamming? Apparently. So lots of spam. Alright, what makes us stronger for exactly this turn? It's the only turn that matters. Because he dies this turn to this guy, as long as we don't die to this ghost, or this guy right here, from 21 or 27, then we just get second place, right? Sounds like a plan. Just to fucking live? Okay. Not what I was looking for. It's the end of the game as we know it. And I feel fine. 7 triples, 8 triples, mid-game power spike boards. Thankfully we dodged a 25%er there. And so long as this doesn't just like dump damage on the board at the end, which it shouldn't, we're fine. This guy gonna die to the Gallywix. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm part of the spamming now. I've never felt so included in my life. I'm glad you feel included. Get 'em, minions. Mm-hmm. Couldn't care less. As long as we're not dead, it's a second place. You gotta assume that Gallywix is dealing 21. Though, to be completely fair. It is possible that he could live, right? Possible. It's possible we could die to the ghost, too. Better find 2 Mur'Ghouls real quick. Which is pretty easy to do, because all we have to do is find 1 Mur'Ghoul. I would probably settle for any scam card at this point. Nah, dog. Might get us killed to the ghost, but let's take a shot to be able to beat the last guy. Really looking for Belcher. Looking for Leroy would be good at the end of the turn. I don't want to buy it early though, because like the big card for us to hit is Mur'Ghoul. Saw a cool curator game yesterday with Reborn Module Poison 2 Cultists and 2 Kangors. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Curator giving you a venomous minion. Now, to be fair, it is venomous, not poisonous, which is a very big difference. It's something. It's something. But you got to be able to get some stat scaling on it as well. Otherwise, it's basically just like a glorified poison minion. It's like, oh yeah, it has venom. And then it has 2 attacks, so like, it bumps, I suppose. Alright, Mur'Ghoul. Die, sire. Give us our points, we'll go next game. Oh, who could have seen this coming? No. Mur'Ghoul now match. There he is. Alright, we'll give ourselves a shot. Obviously, infinite stats is going to be something we can't really deal with. Now, how do we make this board into the best scam board possible? You're going to have to go. You're going to have to go. We can look here. There's a Belcher. All right. Can I have base go back? Okay. You guys are next to pointless. Guess we could buff this one too, because there's no real reason why it's going to stay on the board. Because this has to be here. It's 2 minions. Then this has to be here. So it's 2 minions. Which means this has to be there. And the only question becomes, do you just go without Foe Reaper? Or do you use Foe Reaper to try to trim down the unit count on the board? And I think you try to trim down the unit count on the board. We have 5 minions exactly to give the Avenge 5 Mur'Ghoul its reborn now. Scam is dead. Long live Scam. Scam is dead. Long live Scam. Okay. Reed's good. He's cheating. He has base skill. All right. Go left. He does go left. Scam's dead. Long live Scam. Hey, look, guys. We played into our outs. Fuck your 5,000 stats. All right, well. There you go. Never doubted for a second. I wouldn't doubt either. First game after all the Scam nerfs. I mean, let's be real here. He gave us the ability to win that game. He was infinite from forever ago. All he had to do was play around poison. He let us have that game. But that's the value of those mid-game tempo boards. The game length is short. There is no way we're not getting third place in that game, right? And if we play to our outs, we almost always get second place. Obviously, the first is silly. This first is, we had a Scam pivot that we played toward. He had to allow us to have that chance to do so. And then we had to get really lucky.